All right, so let's talk about something so many of us deal with, that nagging physical pain that just won't go away. Today, we're diving into a really unique approach to healing, coming out of a clinic in Seijyo, Tokyo. They're not just about temporary relief, they're talking about a fundamental reset of your entire system. You know the feeling, right? It's that backache that flares up, or the stiff shoulder you've had for years. You go get a massage, you stretch, you do all the things you're supposed to do. And yeah, it feels better for a day, maybe two, but then it always comes back. And it's not just the physical part, is it? It's the frustration. It's explaining your symptoms over and over again and getting the sense that nobody is really hearing you. Honestly, that feeling can be just as exhausting as the pain itself. And this gets to the absolute heart of the matter. Most treatments are focused on the symptom, the sore muscle. But what if that muscle is just the victim? What if it's desperately trying to compensate for a much deeper problem that no one is even looking at? It's like you're constantly mopping up a puddle on the floor, but never, ever fixing the leaky pipe overhead. So who is the person behind this different way of thinking? Well, it's Dr. Fujiwara of Orea Seijo. And to really get what he does, you have to understand his background, because it's pretty different. So this number, 20, that's 2 decades. 20 years of hands-on experience, building a foundation of just incredible expertise. And over those 20 years, get this, he has personally treated more than 100,000 patients. I mean, just imagine the sheer volume of problems, issues, and bodies he has worked with. He's seen it all. But here's the stat that really stood out to me. He is one of only about 100 practitioners in all of Japan who holds a U.S. Doctorate of Chiropractic. That's a huge deal, because it means his training meets the really tough global standards set by the World Health Organization. And when you have that kind of rare, high-level expertise, you can bet the elite take notice. We're talking about people whose bodies are literally their livelihood. Olympic and Paralympic athletes, World Cup soccer players, even top-tier UFC fighters. Not to mention celebrities and TV personalities who rely on him for everything from peak performance to facial alignment. So what in the world is he doing that's so different from a regular massage? To get it, we have to look past the technique and into the core philosophy. It's a completely different way of seeing the body. This chart really lays it all out. You see, general therapies, they focus on the symptom, the sore muscle. They target the muscle to get temporary relaxation. But Orea Seijo's approach flips that script entirely. The focus is the root cause. The target isn't the muscle, it's the nervous system. And the goal isn't just relaxation, it's deep core stability. He uses this brilliant analogy. Think of your body as having an accelerator and brakes. So many therapies just slam on the accelerator, trying to force more movement. But this clinic asks a different question first. Are the brakes even working? They use these neurological tests to see if your joints can actually stabilize themselves properly. It's about fixing the brakes before you even think about hitting the gas. And this all connects to this amazing concept called neural plasticity. The idea is to use these incredibly gentle, totally painless adjustments to basically send new, correct information to the brain. You're not forcing anything. You're changing the nerve signals. It's like you're rebooting your body's entire operating system, allowing it to find its way back to its original, balanced, and pain-free state, all on its own.
Okay, so what does this actually feel like for you, the patient? If you decide to go, what happens? Well, the whole process is designed to be just as clear and pressure-free as the treatment itself.
And it starts right here. I mean, the clinic literally invites you to come in and just vent, complain, tell them everything that's on your mind. For anyone who's felt unheard, this promise that someone is finally there to just listen, without judgment, that's often the first real step toward healing. From there, the path is laid out in these really clear stages. It kicks off with a completely free consultation. And this is cool. It combines the director's 2 decades of experience with an AI that's been trained on medical literature. After that, you can try an optional one-off session for something acute, or you can look at the main event, the 6-session core program that's designed for that deep, fundamental change. And this, for me, is a huge point. They are crystal clear about this. There are zero sales tactics, no pressure. If you go for that free consultation and feel like it's not the right fit for you, you can literally just walk away. You don't pay a single yen. That's how they build trust, right from the very beginning. So where does all this lead? After you go through this process of rewiring the nervous system and getting to the real root of the problem, what does life actually look like? Well, the clinic has a name for it. They call it unlocking your bright future. And you can hear what that means in what patients say. This person describes it as feeling like something just clicked back into its original spot. And then the pain was just gone. It's not about feeling a little better. It's this profound feeling of an internal, fundamental correction. Here's another one. A patient called the doctor's touch a God hand and said that meeting him truly changed their life. I mean, that's the kind of powerful language people use when a treatment doesn't just manage pain, but actually creates a massive positive shift in their entire life. And this really sums up that bright future they talk about. The ultimate goal isn't just about not having pain. It's about having a daily life that feels light and free. It's about moving with more flexibility, performing better at your job or in sports, and having a posture that makes you feel more confident. It's all these things together that lead to their final point, the feeling of actually liking yourself more. So that's the question we're left with. What could that look like for you? Maybe it's playing with your kids without that fear in the back of your mind. Or maybe it's just walking down the street feeling easier and more confident in your own body. It's a powerful thing to think about, what it would be like to finally fix that leaky pipe instead of just mopping the floor. Something to consider. Thanks for joining me on this one.